So my last neuron circuit is pretty much complete garbage compared to what I have now. So after doing some more research, I completely got this whole thing wrong because I didn't actually know how a neuron worked. So I was actually moving the threshold value up using capacitors, when the threshold actually isn't a moving value, it's just a value depending on separate gates. It's the point where input current surpasses output current, and then it like positive feedback loop and then charges the neuron all the way up. So here I have a mimicked version of a sodium voltage gate. So pretty much I have, right here is the gate, pretty much just an NPN transistor driving a PNP transistor that outputs here back to the capacitor that represents membrane voltage, and then that goes through a buffer that inputs into the first NPN transistor. So you have your neuron graph. So I have, this is mimicking action potentials from other neurons. So just like that, once the current from the transistor surpasses the lead current, boom, action potential. Where that's the sodium gate's fully opening. See the voltage. So, but pretty cool is the transistors that I'm using. You can map their current compared to the input voltage that I have, and that follows, I mean, really roughly, the sodium gate conductance curve. So pretty much that means that there's like, since not all voltage gates are the same on a specific neuron, like you have some that have higher voltage before they open, allow sodium into the cell, raising its voltage, and then so you have most of them right here on this flat part right here, and then fewer on this lower part, and then more, and then fewer on this upper part. So that's why it's like a S graph. But you can mimic that with transistors like this when you have them in their active region. So you can kind of get a little sodium conductance curve, which even adds more realism to this for my sodium gate. But I don't have the inactivation gate, and I don't have the potassium gate for everything else, but I already have some cool ideas for that, so it should work quite well. Big upgrade for the last one. This graph looks noisy. Maybe because my fan, yeah.